I've traveled and cooked all over the world, but I've truly fallen in love with this beautiful Mediterranean island, Mallorca. My name is Jeff Harder, and I'm an American chef. So let's get cooking.
Hey, top of the morning to you there. I think today we'll be cooking up a little haggis. Have you ever had haggis? Yeah, I was up in the Highlands a couple of years ago and I had some haggis. I don't know if I'll be having it again, eh? Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick two little, things here. Sautéing techniques, just kind of quick and easy. I'm gonna do these beautiful beet greens. Majority of people in Spain do not eat beet greens. I know we do in the States and love these things. It reminds me of my grandmother's. I used to go out and pick those, bring them back to Nana's, and she'd cook them up and just love those things. I'm gonna do that with butter, olive oil, and garlic. That's it. And then we're gonna do champiñones al ajillo, mushroom with garlic. And it's gonna have a little sake in there and a little parsley, maybe a splash of lemon juice. So hold on tight. And I know with most greens and spinach and lettuce, everything, you just really want to make sure that you wash it really well. These, you can just feel the sand, the dirt on them. So these are looking pretty good. I'm not seeing any of the green little thingamajigger, and that they can give you indigestion, heartburn. So I'm just gonna chop these up. But then also that squishing it is supposed to bring out the oils to give it more garlic flavor. Okay, I have about a tablespoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going for a little bit garlicky. Garlic's super healthy for you, gives it a lot of flavor, but 1 clove of garlic would be plenty. Now something else, I didn't cut these. You could chop these up a little bit. I like it like this. I'm not sure if my wife does, but this is how I like it. Also, this to me is one of those things that needs a lot of salt. You know, potatoes need a lot of salt. Eggs, certain things call for a lot of salt. And to me, spinach and these beet greens need a lot of salt. Oh man. I swear, it's so full of vitamins and minerals. I think it has tons of iron in it. I'm sure vitamin C. But oh my God. With all that garlic in there, that's so delicious. All the mushrooms I get are from Mallorca. I just love that stuff. I think it's so cool. And these mushrooms, a couple things. You see that they're dirty. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse them in water because I'm cooking them right now. They're gonna cook down. I don't care if they absorb a little bit of water. So no big deal, but I just wanna get that dirt off of them. Also, something that's pretty cool is that this container, I thought it was plastic, but it says that it's biodegradable. So it must be one of those corn starch type things. So maybe, something I have to show you guys that's just kind of funny to me is that I use I don't have a tripod or anything. I've only been doing this for a month, and it's just because we, have this isolation, the coronavirus and everything. But so I don't have a tripod or anything, so I use little things like this, or else different size ones. And now I'm gonna have it with, I'm gonna put you on a piece of cheese. I think is pretty cute. Also, you know what I have to show you guys is my lovely little dog, Boutsa. Well, she's not so little, but she's almost 13 years old, and we love her so much. That's her. Just love that dog. Oh, there's that little thing. Take those little things out of there, but that one's not very green. And now let's see if I get a little indigestion tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and put in sake, but you can put in white wine as well, or sherry, a nice manzanilla. It'd be good, something nice and dry. I think when you cook with white wine, it needs to be dry. So, a tablespoon of butter, tablespoon of olive oil. Now the garlic. So I'm doing them in fours, but you also could do the old, slice it like that. It doesn't matter. So you have the garlic cook in the oil and butter for about 1 minute, then add the mushrooms. Now I'm gonna add salt. And a good amount of salt. That will bring the water out. Then the water will evaporate, then we'll start to saute, caramelize, start to turn brown a little bit, but that takes about 15 minutes. Voy a hacer un poco de arroz español. So I'm going to do shallot, saute that a little bit in olive oil, then I'll add the rice, and then I will saute the rice for a little bit, and we're talking 2 minutes with the rice, and then I will add water, bay leaf, maybe a little bit of parsley in there, maybe a little bit of lemon, and that's kind of how they make the rice in Spain. So do you see all of that liquid that's come out of there? Crazy, huh? One of my favorite things to do in life is to go out and pick bay leaves from the bay leaf tree. So they say the trick is, and I've been doing it for years now, is that from where the rice is, you put your thumb in there, and from where it touches the top of the rice, you want to go up to your knuckle there, and that's how much water you put in, no matter if you have 100 grams like this or a kilo. Do you see how it's starting to get a little brown? So it's almost there. And now I will add, I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce also, another of the flavor enhancers. the sake and the parsley, maybe a little bit of water to have it cooked, take out the flavors, and then it's gonna go back into those mushrooms. Here the rice is boiling. The rice is boiling. I have the bay leaf in there. I'm gonna grab some sage from my garden, throw a couple leaves in there. I'll put it down to low and put the top on. So there you have it. Now cook that until there's just a little bit of sauce left. And there are those beautiful champiñones al ajillo. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get crazy and I'm gonna mix the beet greens with the mushrooms. So there we have it. We have beet greens with mushrooms and garlic. A lot of garlic in this plate. Garlic's good for you, man. Good for the heart, good to fight off bacteria and viruses, which is very important this year. 2020 is gonna go down in history. But yeah, and I've never mixed beet greens and mushrooms before with all that garlic and the herbs and everything, so this should just be killer. So nothing too fancy, just a middle of the week dinner, but super healthy and almost vegan, but I added the butter. Well, cheers, honey. Here's to life.
Thank you.
And now let's see how this healthy meal tastes. I've never added the mushrooms and beet greens together. But I just love all that garlic. Do you like that garlic?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a traveling man.